My name is Alvin Zakaria, and I'm from class 15.2C.07. And today I'd like to bring up two topics. The first one is malicious program, and the second is hardware. We're gonna move to the first topic, is malicious program. What is malicious program? Maybe not a lot of people familiar with malicious program. And then malicious program often referred as a malicious software, or we can say malware, are software designed with the intent to harm your computers, to harm your computer systems, or maybe harm your computer users. And then what can malware do on your computer? Malware can destroy your computer, malware can damage your computer, or maybe malware can take control your computer without permission from the user. And then what goals of malware? Malware can vary. Malware can ranking for stealing personal information to damaging data, your secret information too, or causing overall system destruction. And then malicious programs can be divided into some categories, and I have four categories in this presentation. The first is virus, the second is worm, the third is Trojan, specifically Trojan horse, and the last one is spyware. Okay, the first is virus. Maybe lately we often hearing about virus, coronavirus, pandemic because coronavirus, and then what virus on the computer? Virus is a type of malicious program or malware that spreads by interesting copies of itself into another programs or files on your computer. And then when an activated program or file is executed, so when your file was infected by virus and you running out the file or the program or you open the file, the virus can perform various damaging action. For example, like deleting data, disrupting system performance, your system performance computer, stealing sensitive information, your personal information, your secret information, or even take control of your computer. That's about virus. So dangerous. And then the second is worm. What is worm? Worm is also kind of uh, malicious software. But unlike viruses, worms can act independently without third-party intervention. So worms can uh, active with their self. Uh, so because worms can uh, active with their self, because worms can easily move from one computer to another computer without being prevented. One type of malware automatically spreads itself to other computers without assistance or even being pretendable by other people, other computer owners in the network. Yeah, worm can active with their self, and worm can move from one program, from one computer to another computer to another program. Uh, and that's about worm. And then the third is Trojan horse. Maybe Trojan horse not familiar too in our ears. Like what is Trojan horse? And then what how about Trojan horse like that? Then Trojan horse is derived from ancient Greek. Trojan horse is a program that looks like okay, good program, but uh, their contain destructive code, their content destructive feature. Trojan horse is different from virus and worm. Trojan horse cannot replicate or cannot infect other file. If virus can infect other file, a worm can replicate uh, themselves with their self, but Trojan horse cannot do two of them. That's Trojan horse. And then the last one is spyware. What is spyware? Spyware is software that is installed on someone's computer without their knowledge or consent, and is used to collect personal information or sensitive data that you have on your computer without the user's knowledge. For example, I have a computer, and then my friends install spyware on my computer. Then when I turn on my computer and I open the file, maybe my friend can steal my personal information, can steal uh, sensitive data, can steal my file without knowing me. That's spyware. And there are several types of spyware. I have four. Uh, the first is adware. The two is info stealer. The third is keylogger, and the fourth is rootkit. Yeah, that's spyware, and that's about malicious program. And then we're gonna move to the second topic is hardware. Maybe a lot of people familiar with this uh, word, all right? Hardware. If people want to buy electronic things, electronic device, maybe a lot of people say hardware, hardware, hardware. And then what is hardware? Hardware is a physical component of the computer system or electronic device that you can not see or you can touch it. Yeah, hardware you can't see, you can touch it. That's hardware. And then what the main function of hardware? The main function of hardware is to provide and support the primary function of your computer. It's like input. For example, like you can input text, you can input number on your computer. The second is processing. You can delete, you can download with a good performance. And output is like you can maybe click on your screen, on your computer screen with the mouse. And then second, there is storage. You can save your memory, you can store your data, your computer data in another storage, not in your uh, computer storage. And of course, communication. All right. Okay. And then many characteristic of hardware. I have four characteristic of hardware. Okay, the first is it has a physical form. I already told you before that hardware is a physical component of computer or electronic device that you can see and you can touch. It's mean it has a physical form, right? And then what's the difference between software and hardware? Okay, the difference is software you can see but you cannot touch it. But hardware you can see and you can touch it and you can control. That's hardware. And the second is generally it is solid in nature. Of course, if it can touch it, if it uh, I can see, it's mean like it is solid in nature, right? Yeah, that's the second. And now the third. The third is located on the exterior of the computer. For example, like keyboard, like mouse. They're located on the exterior of the computer, and you can take control of them. You can take control of your mouse. You can control what you want to do on your mouse and your skin in your screen. Yeah, that's the third. And the fourth is acts as the intermediary between their use and software. Hardware is a device that serves to connect between the users and the software, where it will receive input and then provide output to the user. For example, like mouse, keyboard, right? Uh, Mouse is like a device to deserve to connect between you and your computer screen. That's about acts as the intermediary between the user and the software. That's the characteristic of hardware. And then we're gonna move to the type of hardware. Many type of hardware, but I have four types of hardware. The first is output hardware. What is output hardware? Output hardware is device that function to generate new information or useful data that you can be understood by the user. For example, like monitor, printer, speaker, or earphone maybe can output hardware. And the second is input hardware. What is input hardware? Input hardware is device that play a role in entering data such as images, text, video, and audio in your computer. And then, for example, like mouse, keyboard, scanner, printer, to yes, that's input hardware. And the third is processing hardware. What is processing hardware? Processing hardware is devices that are useful to processing and manipulating data in the computer. For example, like a CPU, GPU, or RAM, something like that. And then the fourth is storage devices. What is storage devices? Storage devices are parts of hardware whose function is to restore your computer data. For example, like hard disk, flash drive, optical disk, USB. Yeah, storage device is a device that can save your memory data, your computer data, not on your uh, not on your storage computer, but in another device storage, like hard disk, like USB, yeah, something like that. And then uh, that's about malicious program and hardware. I hope you can understand what I presentation. Thank you for the attention.